All right, you guys, welcome back to Is Your Six Covered. Appreciate you showing up. So there was some questions out there on cold bore shots. And well, they wanted to know if it was a clean barrel or if it was a fouled barrel. So all the cold bore data that I've been taking is from a fouled barrel. That's what I want. So this is clean now. It's decoppered. I went all the way down. So I'm at 201 rounds. This will be 202. We'll go through, have some fun, see how it does, and we'll see what happens on the first cold bore clean shot, where it shoots. X-raying over here, my partner's saying it's probably going to shoot high, so we'll find out. And any other stuff you want to say before we get going?
You know, it's funny because I had someone call me out on cleaning techniques and everything like that. I've been doing this long enough. I have a technique that I use. It works. I've never had an issue with it. I only recommend decoppering once you notice your accuracy start to diminish, okay? Or you see your group start to open up is a better way to put it. So in this case, he was a little over 200 rounds. I don't recommend he just keep shooting, because then when it does come time to take that copper out of the barrel, it is going to take him longer. So an easy way to think of it, asphalt,
Drag race car.
When you leave a black mark, you're leaving a layer of rubber. If you just continually did that, it's going to be just like a drag strip where it's really sticky and it's really thick. And that copper is basically constricting. So if you're a .264, you continually shoot long enough, you're actually going to make it a little tighter, okay? I'm not saying it's going to decrease it, but it is because you're adding copper there. So if you notice a diminishing accuracy, it might be time to strip it back down to the lands and grooves. I only recommend using the Vortec. Back in the day, we used to use Sweet 762, but that can cause damage to the barrel depending on how long you leave it in there.
Too aggressive. Yeah,
typically your accuracy is going to come back within, I don't know, somewhere between 5 and 20 rounds. I told him maybe 15 or so was what my guess was. And my estimate is when he shoots this shot, his shot is actually going to be high. That's what I think.
Let's find out.
All right. Was I right?
Yep. Perfectly in line.
Yep.
Just a little high.
What, maybe?
Probably an inch.
Probably an inch?
Yep.
Yep. Now, what I've typically seen is if he's high and this rifle was zeroed beforehand and he was dead on all the time and he knew what that cold bore was, he will notice it start to get closer to his zero again.
Let's shoot a few rounds through the other pasty and see what happens.
Coming down?
Yep.
Perfect.
It's looking good. It's a little high, the first one. Next one was a little right of that. So we'll see. That was the same hole. Ah. That was over to the right of here. All right, so it's definitely seems to be tightening it up.
Yep.
We'll see what happens. We'll go down there and see what it looks like.
All right, sounds good.
All right, so let's see what we got. 100 yards, cold bore, clean barrel. You guys wanted to know what the clean barrel will do, so we're out here doing it for you. The Tikka. So after that fun we had, here was the cold bore clean shot right here. So it's basically 1 inch high.
Watch your head. It's 3 shots.
Okay. Then I shot a 5-shot group after that. First round, second round, third round, third round, fourth, and then I pulled that one a hair. Fifth. Then I did a 4-shot group because I'm just trying to foul the barrel back out again. So there's 4 shots within 1 inch. Square had X-ring, that is a 3-shot group after these shots as well. So I think we're back to a nice fouled barrel. What are you thinking? All right, so we have it's recording right now. So 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then you did 12, 13, 14. So
guys, unfortunately we missed a lot of the video footage because it wasn't recording, but Rick came out here to record a clean cold bore shot. And I recommended, he actually asked me my opinion on it, and my opinion is that his first shot would be high because he stripped all of that copper out of the barrel, okay? And so when you do that, you're adding less restriction because you've taken that copper all the way out, and now you just have lands and grooves. And from what I've seen, this is not always the case. I called it, I said it's probably gonna be high, and sure enough, I think his first shot was about 1 inch high.
Yeah.
No, is it the far right target?
Yeah.
You are exactly on the button 1 inch high. And as he kept shooting, those rounds started coming down back to his perfect elevation. Now it is a little bit right. So that's because of its scope, because I confirmed that. I shot a .24 group on that bottom one there, but it took, and from my experience, anywhere from 5 to about 20 rounds. Most rifles I see come into about 15, you're done. But his group was wide and it just started closing up, and I think he's good to go now. Yep. I really wish I would have had 5 rounds in that magazine because I think that group would have stayed somewhere around a .3.
You know what?